Hi, I'm Gary Jenkins.
And I'm Frank Oudem.
And Frank is our guest artist this time on our show, The Beauty of Oil Painting. Frank is our executive producer, so he not only produces The Beauty of Oil Painting, which makes it possible for me and my wife Catherine to be on here for you, but he also paints. But Frank has a crazy painting he's going to do. It's a rooster with a crazy hairdo. This is crazy. Take it away. Show these folks just how crazy this painting can be.
Thank you for the possibility to paint in front of the camera.
Yeah.
For the invitation, and let's have fun.
Okay.
Okay, let's take a look to the finished painting first. Doesn't he look crazy? Like he had a bad feather day or something like that. But that's a real existing kind of chicken. It's in fact the rooster of chicken with a head or with a hood. They came originally from Italy in the 15th century, called Peruanian. So it's all in the nature. You just have to take a look around and take photographs. And in fact, the photo of this guy waited 5 years to become a painting. But I almost thought about doing it, and now here he is. Let's show what we have prepared, because you know we don't have much time here. I have already the background. This is a little ultramarine with mauve going into turquoise with yellow, more yellow with a little phthalo green, and this is cool color against his warm browny orange feathers, what makes the painting interesting in fact. We start from our palette. We have some paints out. We need of course yellow and orange, we need our sienna, all the red colors, and we need some cool colors, the blue and the mauve. The green probably we don't need, but it's nice to have them out in case of. We start first with the smallest brush we have, the round brush, because we want to get him alive. You saw probably that I have painted his eye black already. That black is dry because I don't want to spoil my other paints during it is wet. I go with a round brush straight into the white, straight out, and I get a nice dot of white for him, so he can watch us, what we are doing with him. Switch the brush to the 1/4 inch flat. That's the smallest flat you can find so far, or the best size for this face. A little medium. The medium, by the way, is half turp, half linseed. And I have a big bowl of turp to clean my brushes in between switching the paints. And we start from dark to light, so this time we start with deep burgundy, right in his face. And the darkest part is where the face meets the feathers. So swirl it in, little tap tap, so you get a little structure at least. This is oil paint. Also the background was made in oil paint, and after it was dry I put a thin coat of medium on it so that our feathers will be good to be painted, because the brush is gliding and the paint is flowing. And this crazy guy, I'm not the first one who is painting it, was painted already from the old Dutch masters in the 17th century. Not originally this guy, but this family of roosters and chicken. He was called Melchior Tron de Kooter. Strange name, but it's the old Dutch masters. And you can find it probably on the internet. He made a lot of animal paintings, and he painted more than one chicken, and he also painted this crazy Peruanian chicken. They have been very famous in the 15th, 16th, 17th century in Europe. Today you find them all over the world. This photograph was originally taken during a trip to Central America. So also there they are existing. And I myself, I like chicken. I have my own chicken at home, not this kind of, just regular ones, for getting my fresh eggs, bio, from myself, out of my garden. And it's every year the question, who is faster, me or the fox? So we have our burgundy in, that's a dark, and then we switch to a lighter color. We take a little cut red. Now we get a little more drier with the paint so that it can stick, and we give him some nice cadmium red shots here and there, just to get the face not even with one color. A little more red over here. So, and a little bit there. Switching brushes again. I take my round brush. Here it is. That's the one with the short hairs. Medium and turquoise mixed with white, just to surround his eye a little bit. And don't surround it completely with the same brightness, because then it looks like a halo. Could be a little darker, one spot, and maybe a white, small white shot in the front. Oh, it doesn't show. White. Okay, yeah, that's okay. And we go to the beak. I still use a round brush, and we have also in the beak a lot of color change. If we can take a look to the original painting, you see we have sienna in it, we have orange, we have yellow, we have blues, we have white, different kind of gray. So all that stuff, but we start again with the dark colors. So first we take a dark gray, maybe mixed with a little blue already, and we throw it in. A little here, a little down here, a little more there. Sometimes I tap, sometimes I just smush the brush around, just get the paint in. Here we have a little bit more of that bluish gray. So, wipe the brush. By the way, wiping the brush and cleaning the brush is very important to keep your colors clear, because you mix them on the canvas anyway again. And we take now our sienna, and that will be the upper part of the beak. Little tap. Wipe the brush, switch to orange, put it beside. Wipe the brush again, little yellow over here. So, wipe the brush, and now we connect the colors just by tapping them together a little bit. And you get different shades. By tapping, you keep a little structure on the beak, and you have nice transition and also structure. So, the tip of the beak will be white. Also there, let's put in, just tap. Maybe here we have a little more, a little lighter, just get it in. And this area, again, we come back to our sienna. Maybe with a little orange. And it's going over here. Here is more of his face, so I left it off a little bit. Burgundy or alizarin crimson. And it goes straight over here and here. Some cool notes. We take our blue, cerulean blue, a little bit over there, a little bit here, maybe a shot there. Wipe the brush and tap it a little in, scrape it in, and here it goes. Looks a little strange over there. Let's tap it. So in a minute we are finished with the face and we switch to the fun part, which are his feathers. That's a little blue with white, maybe a little more white, just to get it a little lighter here. So far for the beak. We need some small, first we have to divide the upper part from the lower part of the beak, of course. So take a little medium and make a thin black, and then we come in and just separate both parts of the beak. And now we start to give him some highlights in the face. So start with orange, some shots here, maybe a shot here. Does it show? It doesn't show. So we take a little more yellow with the orange and try it again. Yeah, that's it. Let's get here a little bit. And maybe on the other side we also have a little bit, some shots just going over here. And we have some nice blue, white shots, maybe in here, coming into his face, over there a little bit lighter. Spoiled the red, put it back. Just put it back to give it the impression of the beak. And a little more white shot underneath here and here. Okay, how is he doing? Doesn't look bad, I think. Let's switch to the feather work. I will be his feather dresser today. So we start with a smaller flat brush, that is a 1/2 inch, and with the black part surrounding his face, just to get a base tone in. Remember, we paint from dark to light, so also with the feather work, we start with the dark part. What is important, this step, that your brush follows the direction already the feathers will grow. So you follow back from the face or into the face in the direction the feathers will be hanging or growing. Just surrounding his face with black and getting out. Don't think about the outer edge, because there will be the other feathers matching them, just to get a base coat. And the face looks completely different against this black surrounding than against the white we had up front. So the guy comes alive step by step. He looks crazy already, doesn't he? Wipe the brush, or better take a clean, dry brush. I just grabbed one. This is a filbert brush, doesn't matter which one. It needs to be dry and clean. And we smoothen out the edges a little bit to get his face connected with the feathers. Very light touch. It needs a little exercise to get this light touch, but the more you paint, the more you will get it. And remember, the brush is the connection between you and the canvas, which makes it happen. So here and here, just get rid of the hard edges a little bit. The beak is coming out, so that can maybe stand out a little bit more hard edge. Okay. We correct it a little bit that way. Okay. Don't overdo. And now comes the fun part. We start with our 3/4 flat brush to put in the large feathers. We'll take medium, and we start from dark to light again. So we use dark sienna, maybe even with a little black. The brush stroke is like long tapered leaf. We start from the flat side and we go to the edge. Flat side, turn it on the edge. Let's get this a little tapered. Or if you like it, go the other way around. Start with the edge. You have a very sharp edge. This are synthetic brushes, and you go in and end up with a flat side. Just a few dark, just throw them in to get this guy crazy looking, very long. Some here maybe. Then we take just sienna, put some more brownish over there. And he has some brown feathers coming out this way. Don't try to paint every small feather very detailed. Just indicate that there are a lot of. Now we have a few, and we take our blender brush, this very smooth brush, even like a cosmetic brush, and we make it a little smooth in the background, just to have the possibility to get a little depth into his feather stuff. I follow the direction of the feathers, just to not smear around. Remember, I have a thin coat of medium in the back, so it works very nice. You see, taking away the sharp edges, put the feathers a little bit into the back. He needs some lighter feathers, so we take our 3/4 brush again, medium, and one value lighter, that means orange with sienna and some more feathers. Here they are, that way, and maybe some coming out here, here. Don't think too much, just let it happen. Yeah. And then value lighter, we go to straight orange and give them some shots of orange feathers. Yoo-hoo. Here you are, wipe the brush to get the color clean and bright. One here, a little more medium, and maybe one here, one there. And yeah. Okay. So far so good. We have to put in some black feathers again to connect all this stuff. So we take black with the medium, and these are only short feathers. Just put them in, coming out of the face and hiding the hard edges. Down here we have a lot of more black feathers. Remember, the brush has to follow the anatomy of what you paint. So in this case, follow the feathers, how they are grown. Tip, flat, or flat, tip. Let's take it on the edge, up. Here, and maybe he has some black feathers outstanding over here. Just a little bit. Voila, that's the base tone. Also, for the black feathers, we need a little highlights. I switch the brush again. I take my 1/2 inch filbert. And let's take some cool colors. Maybe we start with violet or mauve or purple or however you call this lilac color, and throw it in. Just think feathers, but don't paint every little feather. You see? A little bit more white maybe. Just a little, just a hint. Get it in. Smaller feathers closer to the face, larger feathers down here. Maybe we have one here. Getting that connected. And then we will take a little blue, another cool color with a little white, and we start here. Is it too light? Ah, yeah. It will work together with the black, get darken. Get it in some blue. Don't spoil all the black. You have the black. Looks already good to me, I don't know. But he needs, of course, the last punch. And that are the light feathers which leads your eye around his face. See that? These white, bluish feathers. They keep your eye going away out of the painting. So, 3/4 brush, inch brush. Cleaning because I have black in it, of course. Wipe it off as clean as possible. Medium and white, straight white. We have a lot of wet color on our canvas already. It will pick it up anyway. And again, just twist the brush, turn it on the flat side, or start even with a flat and go down. Maybe here's another one. And on the other side also we need something, maybe some is coming directly out of the middle. Why not? These roosters look really such crazy. So we can do everything we want with just more or less without thinking about it. And maybe here's one more. So, okay. And to look feathery, we just take a little white orange, and you have two possibilities. One is you push lift, push lift, push lift to get this great bright feathers. And you can also just take the edge and put a little of this stuff in to let them see, look like feathers. So that's all about it, folks. I hope you had fun with me, and
Frank,
Here he is coming back.
this is one crazy painting.
It is, it is.
I love it.
But
It's
artists have to be crazy,
looks
so have
It
the
looks like a
paintings.
rooster with a bad hair day.
Bad feather day.
Just wonderful. I love it. I've been watching you, and I'm standing back here laughing because it looks so funny. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. Frank did a great job. This is the Beauty of Oil Painting, and this is series number 6, and you did a great job up here.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you for watching, and maybe we see each other another day.
See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.